Hey, welcome back.
Okay, we gotta get out of this place. Hey, I just rubbed it a little and turned it on. I don't think the rest is gonna be that easy, though. Look at that screen. There's a password input field in the center of the screen. Okay, yes, we already saw that.
Maybe you can press the other buttons.
This must be the main monitoring station. Read this.
All 9 of the screens are dark, though.
Probably aren't powered up.
Looks like it.
So how do we turn them on?
What kind of a question is that? There's probably some switches or something around here somewhere.
Hmm.
Can you only go to that one? Yeah,
Long
probably.
console. It's probably the main console. Yeah, you can only go that one. I need to turn the camera. Speakers.
Yeah, they look pretty normal.
This one's the same. I barely touched it, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, it's showing the same thing, too.
It's blank.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Some binders. Damn, I can't understand a word of this. Looks like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shoot. Wonder what this is.
I don't know. Looks like a machine of some kind.
A tall machine. Tall machine,
What
no
about at the
idea what it
bottom?
does.
What about the bottom? No, go back, and then press. No, go out of the thing.
Okay.
No, stop clicking on that, and then click on there.
Nope.
Alright, that looks like you should be able to click on it though.
A sofa. Seems perfectly normal.
Nothing's normal here.
This is a lion? What's that got in its mouth?
It's some kind of button, right? Looks like you can push it.
I could barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface.
The sun? A sun? Wait, so this is a lion eating the sun?
Yeah.
Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
We're always asking each other if it's okay. It's like,
Whoa. Lights turned off.
I guess it's a light switch.
Hourglass is red sand. An hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red. Something engraved on the top.
Looks like a number 4.
4? What the heck does that mean?
Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess this means this is a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for all the sand to go through after you flip it.
An hourglass full of yellow sand. It has 11 carved to its top.
Huh, wonder what 11
Strange looking
means.
shells. I'll check it out. Hey, let's check it out. It's all lit up.
Yeah, pretty colorful.
Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. Different shapes.
Yeah, okay, Dad.
Well, I'm just clicking around you, because you don't click around, it's gonna not find all the stupid things.
Go to the left. Looks like it.
Just another blank set of garbage. This is pointless. It's too dark.
Turn back on the light.
Oh wait. See those words? I found the password. There are letters in the front step underneath the red line.
Tenmyoji.
Letters in front of the step underneath the magenta line.
Oh, that. It kind of looked like it said Tenmyoji.
Yeah, kind of. Where's my phone?
I'll take a picture.
Oh, but hidden my phone. it's here. Never mind, I found it. I don't trust her picture taking skills.
Wow.
Alright.
I think it's a word scramble.
Yeah, probably. But there's 6 of them, which is kind of weird. Is that okay? Okay. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are
There's a bunch of power switches.
these are a bunch of power switches. Hey, they're all red.
Oh my god.
Does that mean they're all off?
How about you try and flip some of them? God, I do it so often. Did you hear something?
Yeah, I did. Kind of starting up sound.
Oh my gosh. They're so annoying.
What? I mean, they're all green now.
Oh, hey, we can actually watch.
Oh, these are
We
from...
turned on all the...
I thought so. What about Timmy OG, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere?
Stupid. You can see him just as well as I can. Wow, sick roast there, Pi. There's nobody there. No Dio or K either. That's a good sign.
Might as well take a good look at it, though. Damn, nothing.
Why is everyone just disappearing? Is there something new with the password things? Wait, maybe go to the left, like under the speakers or something. I don't know. Or to the left. We didn't ask if it was okay. I don't think that
Yeah.
Five's okay with this.
I'm gonna freak out.
She's gonna kill us now. She's like, you turned off the lights. You must be penalized.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe let's try to decode this.
Maybe just put in the random passwords. Okay,
Wait, how many-
ADGB.
Wait, why are you putting that one in first?
Because it's short.
Wait, how'd you...
Did it work? Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Good job.
Ah, cakewalk.
Sure. Did you see this icon? The one in the upper left corner.
Yeah.
You got it first try. Oh my god.
Well, this is the shortest one.
If you put in the same password, is it gonna put in the same thing?
Oops.
I don't think that... Well, that won't even help us though. Just put in the S.
Well, this was the green one, so the red one is this one. TM.
This is the red one?
Yeah, she said red chair.
Oh.
So I randomly put in the green one and the other one.
I thought I said Tenmyoji though. I felt like...
Ha! This one's done too.
Same results as before. Yellow chair. And Y.
Boom. Done.
Good, that's all of them then. Oh, well done.
Would it really kill you to take that disdain down like 10%?
Yes. Look at the corner of the screen.
Yeah, an icon. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass?
Touch it and find out.
Right. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass, then fill in the blanks if the value is a single-digit number, place a 0 before it. Okay. So...
So you're supposed to figure out how much time it takes for each of those and then put in the number for each color.
It's a cakewalk. You just have to see how many seconds each of those hourglass counts, then enter those numbers at the bottom of the screen. Makes sense? I know, let's see. Exam. So the yellow is 11. The other one's and red is 4.
So I'm like so confused.
So that's 4. And the yellow is 11.
Okay, so 4. I think each of those represents a second. Right?
Well, it's advancing to the next state. So this one drained. So it's less than 8. It's probably 7. Because there's one left here. And this one is 9, because there's 2 there. So we're at 9 seconds, and this is 11, because we already saw that. And there's 2 seconds left. And then there's 4 seconds left on this one, so this is 15. Boom.
This game's getting really easy.
Ha! Got it.
Not bad.
There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is.
Hey, look, the screen's changed.
Huh? What the heck is this?
There's a different word on each one. I guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make a sentence.
How?
Well, look at the screen underneath them. It's got the same words in 9 squares.
So I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around?
That would be my guess.
Okay. Let's give this a shot then.
Okay, me is last because it has a period at the end of it. And then I is probably first. I will be everything she knows you was. Wait. I will be everything you knows she was me.
I will be everything. You know she was me.
She knows you was me. She knows you was me. That makes the most sense. She knows she was you knows me. She knows you was me.
She knows everything. I will be you.
No,
will.
she knows everything. She knows everything.
Shh.
Maybe it's she knows everything at the last. She knows everything. She knows everything. She everything knows? No, it's she knows everything. Okay. I will was you be me. I will be Oh wait, okay, I think the she knows everything is like what we need. So it's she This is confusing. Okay. I will be everything. She knows you as me. Oh wait, what if it's she was everything?
Okay.
She was everything.
Yes.
You will know. You will be. You will be.
He knows.
Wait,
I
what if
will-
it's you will be everything? You will be everything. No, at the top. You will be everything. I knows.
No,
She knows I was me. Oh yeah, that makes sense. She will be everything. You knows I was me. You will be everything. She knows I was me. She. You knows be everything. You knows everything. She knows everything. Dad, don't just messing it up. Damn it, no dice. Get a hold of yourself. I'm discounting on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh my god. Me. Oh my god. Wait, maybe that's like the word scrambled egg. No, look at the staircase again.
Okay, on it. The colors change the correct ones by clicking on the hexagons and the triangles. Remember, you only have 4 moves to complete the puzzle.
Wait, do what? Wait, what are we supposed to do?
Probably make those colors. This is hard. I'm supposed to make it look like these. I think that's what I did though, isn't it?
Well, that's for the other one. Okay, make the pink triangles.
So we gotta make.
Wait, we gotta make it look like that?
Yeah, probably.
Wait, which side are we doing?
Probably this one because this is easier to get to. So it flips everything that you click on next to it.
Retry. Okay, click on the pink. The pink.
This one?
No, up top and then down bottom. And so then click on the middles.
Good job.
Haha, I did it.
Master. Oh, you figured it out. Good.
Oh, you figured it out. Not bad. Oh my god.
And my reward.
Ha. Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you though.
You mean this new icon?
Right.
What was that noise? Nothing happened on screen.
Look up. The one over your head.
Huh?
I was you. Oh, it's gonna give us a hint about. It says I was you, so
Yeah.
that's the first part.
I'll do this one over here.
Wait, we can probably figure it out from here, but.
No. I don't want to figure anything out. Alright, so we're trying to do...
Okay, just click on the 4 corners. No, click on the 4 corners. Wait. Oh, that's not helping. It's like the worst. Okay. Click on the middle. Wait.
Boom.
Wait, it's the same thing on both sides. That's dumb. You gotta click on it.
look up. Will be me.
Okay, I was you. You have to go on the computer. You're just looking at the screen. I was you.
I was you. Will
be
be me.
I was you. She knows. I was you. She knows everything. Will be me. No, it's she will be me. So put she at the last. No. No. Oh my god, put it back. Will be me. She will be me.
Will be me.
Alright, stop. I was you. She knows everything. Oh, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. I was you.
That's what I had.
I
had that.
I was you everything.
I was you.
No, it's supposed to be I was you. I was you. Okay, it should be she will be me. So put she at the last. Yeah. I was you. I was you knows everything. She will be me. Oh my god. Maybe I was you was supposed to be in the middle. Put I was you in the middle column. Not the top. No, put I was you in the middle column, not the top. She knows everything. I was you will be me. Wait, she knows everything is supposed to be together, right? I was you will be me. No, you gotta go on. No, you have to click on the computer.
I know. I gotta get out of the dumb text.
How about if it's she knows everything's at the bottom? I was you will be me. She knows everything. I was you everything. I was you doesn't make any sense. I was you. This is just annoying. Can I just Google it?
We've never Googled anything.
But we're just guessing, so it doesn't matter. Like it's not like we're like actually thinking about it. We're just putting random stuff together.
Yeah, well, we are thinking about it every once in a while.
Just Google it.
Spy seems to think some of these words aren't necessary.
Can I throw them away?
I don't think so.
Let's just Google it.
You have a phone right there.
I don't even know how to Google anything.
You don't know how to Google. Let me Google how to Google.
No, I
You
don't
just
know.
type this. You just type this and it'll be the first search result. You type I was you, she was me, or some shit like this. Or will be me.
What's your language? She's the One, song by Robbie Williams.
Scroll down.
Similar songs.
Are you on the song
Feel
search
by
engine?
Robbie Williams.
It's because these are all
Pronouns.
dumb song.
Pronouns,
Things.
personal. I, me, you, him, it, they, etc. Cambridge Dictionary. It is I versus it is me. Grammar Girl. Quick and dirty tips. I was you, she was me. You knows everything. This is just suggesting a bunch of songs. No, the No Nerdy Games. Wait, no, you search up Reggie's. Yeah, you just Google it. Reggie's last reward.
Space. Space.
I did do a space dumb.
Okay, and then type these things in.
I was. You will be me. Oh, what's a walkthrough? Okay.
I already did the hourglass, read that part.
Oh, off.
Yeah, that's
Off,
secret
off,
file.
on.
Skip password.
Oh. Go over to the control panel where you switch the marks. For example, for escape password, you need the phrases I was you and will be me. The first words that you don't need are in the corner of the screen. So on the control panel, flip the switches to turn off the
Oh,
corner
I
words
see.
like this. So do off.
I see. See right here?
Yeah.
These words are dead.
Yeah, you have to do off for that.
Yeah, I got
in
it.
that
So
order.
you flip them off. I never think about that. Will be me. These ones are on. I was you.
Yeah, you just
So I flip these corner ones. I got it. Well, now that I know the hint, I'm just doing it myself.
I was you, will be me. I was you. Gosh.
Know what it said?
You're absolutely useless, Dad. I was you, will be me. You have to put be me there. Because of.
Oh,
you
I
dumb?
thought it was off, so I
you
couldn't,
dumb?
couldn't put it there.
Are you dumb?
Well, that screen was turned off.
Yeah, it looks like you did it. Not bad. Yeah, take a look. Wow, okay.
Star,
Good
sun.
work, Sigma. Yeah, let's go open it.
Excellent, it opened. Different image though. Yeah, it's one of the AB rooms. Star keys. And we got the same key password. We need the secret puzzle. Secret other thing.
Yeah, you have to turn on some of them. But keep some of them off. Zoe, that one it's the opposite. No, it's the opposite. To get the secret file faster, you have to do the opposite of what you did earlier.
Okay.
And that's it. You need to move it up at the top. Good job. Not bad. Ooh, nice work. Look, the screen's changed.
Star, moon, sun.
Okay, let's get out of here. I've seen that. That's boring. That's too much text. That's completely unrelated to anything.
Old ladies escorted across the street times Trofats owned times puzzle solved times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. Measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Weird. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior.
Okay.
In other words, gentle points.
Old ladies escorted across the streets times. Okay, whatever. This ain't gonna help us.
I'm gonna unlock it, okay?
Yes, of course I am. Get on with it.
3, 2, 1.
We're such a dork.
You found it! A door!
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Nope.
Could show you past
Are you
footage.
talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? footage from the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use it?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. The footage could have told us a lot.
It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is. You want to open
it? You want to open it?
It says Golem status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling.
Data available.
I knew it. The Gala we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that was what passes for a Golem brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. These file names all seem like random characters, whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
This is...
That's what I thought. This is probably right after Kay died. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch.
Interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything.
We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Timmy, OG, Clover, and Quark.
I opened my mouse to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. Here Are you alright? What's going on?
Why is she talking like that? Really don't look so good. Your skin's pale. Sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. Come on, say something. You look kind of blank. Yeah, that's why is she moving so fast? It's kind of like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. Hey, Sammy, what the heck is up with you? They raced over there with it.
I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again. And she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had happened seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe you're a golem.
You sure? That's
Yeah.
good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Wow.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I think I must have just been getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
See you in a minute.
Up there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
Nope. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails out of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks like his bracelet's here. Probably,
Looks at his bracelet here.
yeah, probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have to have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
Does that mean he lied to us?
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Were there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready? Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait, how do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna, is Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
No, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. I watch Clover move steadily closer to Luna.
No, wait. Who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen.
Is there another? You said there was. That this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover's the murderer. Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about a minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember
Why?
what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, all right?
Sure.
All right, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
It's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah,
That doesn't tell us much.
we're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open.
Sounds like Dio
For
killed
our
her.
arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he tells us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to
Just
show
boring.
you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
Dio.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna entered the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of the frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours, 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, the remaining time until primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion.
The person who killed Luna is...
Clover.
Another choice in the game.
Wow, it's Dio.
What
Dio.
makes you so sure?
What?
He says he was up to something in there.
And you
He
think that
says
something was
was.
killing Luna?
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Well, who do you think it is?
Right now. The most likely suspect is Clover.
Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
What is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that he had Luna's bracelet. We had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew she was dead.
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
Wait, what?
That's him.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of
Because
2
Dio-
reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself.
How
If the
come
latter
how is
was
this really
correct,
anything with
however,
Clover?
I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know.
It's funny how Phi told us not to
Oh, there was one last thing.
not to come up with theories.
Was there any other footage showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
unknown.
Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She has to be.
What?
I sure hope so.
Why did we say she has to be?
Well, just I guess hoping.
Oh.
No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we looking for?
Other people, I guess.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna.
The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore, just a strange cold shell. And every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna.
The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others?
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. What? The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. could feel it in the moment that I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they're just sleeping. Oh God, we're
Under
so
the
dumb.
sink.
The cool limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd have left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. Oh my God, I bet Quark was just killing them all. I forced myself to take a long, deep breath.
Quark's on a killing spree.
Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Oh my God, or Sigma
I
is
guess
just
the partition is in the way.
Sigma is just like,
Yeah.
oh God.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Damn.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
You know,
Probably not.
it's really easy to just make your hand go a little smaller and like,
There's a cut on Temiyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something. It must have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary disc closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
I bent down to pick up something up and handed it to me.
Scion bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
So what's Quark's bracelet doing here? No. Wait. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Do we even need to explain this point? Like, we know your bracelet is
No,
up.
this can't be happening.
Not
Hey,
Quark.
Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
See, he's just out there killing people.
Yeah.
He figured out how to get off his bracelet.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. said it was only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he
Why would his
escaped
bracelet be here?
and then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Unless he's the killer.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Your turn. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Temioji weren't innocent, and he had deserved to die, but so hold my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do is hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive, killing people.
Murdering others. He's gonna murder us next.
What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why? Just leave him alone.
Leave me alone.
What kind of clues are you
Hold
looking
them.
for?
Finding
You're
Quark's
so
bracelet tells us something. If the
That's
killer
what he's
saw,
saying.
No,
That
but
would make
people
an
who are
obvious
watching
murder.
this vid.
With
Be like,
Quark's
"Oh,
bracelet, Clover and Temioji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that. Oh my
Right.
God, we're all gonna get
That's my
handcuffed to
guess,
sinks.
That's odd.
What's
Can't
wrong?
find anything. I
Huh?
should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it?
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know.
This game turned more into a mystery
gonna
game
take a
and
look at
less of like a
Clover, too.
horror game.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, this is like detective series.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse.
Ginger.
Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Temioji's.
It says 016.
Does that mean...
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that. I
Anyway,
never played
these
that
numbers
past.
have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean...
No. There's also Quark.
Yeah, see, Quark.
I mean,
Quark
I'm not saying he
murdering
did
everyone.
it, just...
Running out of suspects because they're all dead.
Oh my god.
Damn it, this is hopeless. I can't keep it up anymore. I'm going to sleep. I'm just gonna handcuff myself here to the sink. Like, what about that old woman we found here? Who killed her?
Oh god.
The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem like the most suspicious.
Maybe Luna killed Alice and the old lady.
But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation of why she would have wrapped up the knife in the handkerchief. So much murderings.
Oh, why would you do anything? Why not wrap up the knife in the handkerchief?
And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect.
Right now there's 4 people alive, and at the other time, then it was only us, Dio,
Yeah.
and
But now we'll never know for sure.
it was only us, Dio, and Phi. So last time only 3 people made it out. This time we have 4 good so far.
Alice's killer is still a complete mystery. See, this 16 probably comes in another path, another timeline. We'll probably know about it. You had to replay
Yeah.
this one to be like, oh, this 16 means this. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? God damn it! Was it Zero, Zero Senior, Zero Junior?
Zero.
Who is Zero Senior? And what the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here?
Why does this game even exist?
Who coded this game?
Who coded this game?
While we're at it, where is this? When is this?
Who made the art for this game?
Mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. So many questions. Please, Phi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint, you've got to have something. He's having a total breakdown right now.
The luminol.
Who coded this game?
I think there's a very
Who made
good
the art
chance
for
someone
it?
took the spray bottle out of
Who
10
wrote the
Neoge's pocket.
story and dialogue?
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they wanted to test. Is that it? No, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint.
So?
So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean, touch the light switch? The rec room.
Fine, I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I had been looking for. Wait, why are we looking for the rec room?
Rec room is the one place in this whole building you can turn off the lights. Guess. That's so dumb.
Wait, what? Oh my god, Dad, you're always just making fun of this game. No, I think that's where you like look for evidence. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the looking room.
the looking room.
No, she said you'd have to make it dark. So they're gonna go look at the rec room. Have we even been in this rec room? I don't think so.
No, we have. We went here when there was.
Oh my god!
Dang it!
No, Dio's dead too. They're both dead.
I wonder who Zero is. It can't be Quark.
Reed.
Everything in my head ground to halt, even after I'd seen a room full of courses of profound evident effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. Why would you laugh at that? That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment?
The reason you laugh is because
Shh. See that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Endorphins. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from... How does this have anything to do with it? From some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels no pain, but species B doesn't. Feels pain, but the horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving. But because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. Wow, that's kind of mean to species A. As a result, species A is eliminated, and only species B manages to survive. Wow, dang. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look through at a room full of corpses and laugh. Okay, we don't need you to explain like a couple paragraphs about why you laughed. The gene I've been given by a million years of evolution has changed my fear into ecstasy. This game has so much explaining.
I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
And Quark.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Killing us. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god, are we gonna die?
He is still out there.
Oh god.
So that would mean he killed them? I mean, you said it yourself. There was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed.
Oh, well now Fi's gonna change her mind because she trusts Quark or something.
And we've also refuted the possibility of Xehanort Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
Damn.
And that means...
Being ridiculous.
What?
their bodies.
What? Hold up.
There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Shut the hell up. Like,
All right,
this is
then.
an actual...
Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just
Oh my
when
god,
would
she
I have
doesn't...
done that?
She doesn't
I've
care about
been with you
anything we
this whole
say.
time.
She's being so dumb. She was right.
No,
After the
when
end
we
of
were
the second
asleep, she
round
could have killed them and run back.
Of the AB game,
To the
Fi and I
footage.
hadn't been out of each other's sight.
Except that time I was sleeping.
We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together.
Except that
She
time I
has
was
time
sleeping.
travel.
And there was that time I was sleeping. She knocked me out to kill everyone.
Also, she has time travel.
See?
No,
One
wait,
time.
There had been one time when I wasn't watching.
Yeah, that's it. She's a murderer.
A few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch.
So she murdered everyone during that time. Murdered.
Could she have snuck out then?
Murder.
No, but then she had found information
I know,
about
right?
the rec room and the security office and weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, then she'd killed them in 4 minutes. Then the whole thing could have only taken her 5 minutes. And then there was 2 minutes for her to get some information. 1 minute to get back.
She's very
and then
speedy.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh?
Stone cold killer. She just like
Just how long had I been
just
out?
randomly runs out of the room, kills people, and
No, that
runs
wasn't
back.
really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast forwarded. Probably because of my mental processes, speed had dropped.
Because he's a Gollum.
My god, Dad, your conspiracy theories are so dumb. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed jumping come from? Oh my god, what if she like made us that way and then it kept us out for like 20 minutes or something?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
A knife that
Yeah.
says Myrmidons. There's something engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons. Oh my god, wait, is that...
Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer? No, they're clones.
Dunno.
With a cult leader
It's not a
clone.
name
Why
I've
does
ever
he
heard
have
of
a
before.
knife?
Because
Look at the
Dio
handle.
is like a Myrmidon.
You've seen it
Remember, he
before,
told us
right?
that.
Did he like kill someone? Oh my god.
This is the knife that
he
stabbed
killed
Alice's
Alice.
chest.
Dio killed Alice.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Okay, so Dio killed Alice. Okay, we know that.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those are the numbers it gave us for the wound. Dio killed the old lady too. Dio just kills everyone.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. I mean, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
This path
That
is so
would
much
match
more
up with
interesting
what we
than all
saw.
the other ones.
No, wait, hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Oh my god, Dio! Wait, so
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her?
Didn't Dio hide it in the first place?
We don't know that yet.
No, but it says Myrmidons on it,
I
dummy.
know, but they don't know that yet. If that's what happened, why did... If that's what's happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why did he leave it there for us to see and then come back and get it later?
So Dio put the knife there.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, we
obviously,
can
I think...
look into that more later.
Yeah, so I think Dio put the knife there. Alice found it. And then apparently he took the knife back from her, his knife, stabbed her with it, and then took it back again once he stabbed her, and then killed somebody else with it. He just keeps taking the knife and killing people with it over and over again. I don't know why he just doesn't keep the knife every time he kills someone. You know, it's just like so silly to leave the knife after you kill someone if you're gonna kill more people.
Oh wait, you gotta like leave the evidence.
You gotta...
you can't have the evidence in your hand.
He can just hide his back pocket. Nobody's searching anybody in this game.
Oh, he doesn't know that.
First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Do you remember what I said?
Another dead body.
I found 2 things. There was the
Two
knife
dead bodies.
and this.
Oh yay! Hey, they're bringing it up
That's the
again.
key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Gollum Bay. I didn't have any idea what it's for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she hang on just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it. So when
Yeah.
Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you
Get
mean?
over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Dun dun dun. Okay, let's get stopped before the episode.
What? No!